Hello and welcome. Final Fantasy VII Remake. First impressions of the full game. I am not going to tell you that I won't get emotional in this video because I absolutely love Final Fantasy VII. I beat it twice back in the day and I've beaten it a couple times since then. I very much enjoy Cloud's story. I knew that music was going to hit me. The prelude is so beautiful. There's not very many Final Fantasy games that I don't like, so I will not try and say that I will be unbiased in this, but I will try to recognize any problems that I see. And we could menu, man. It's so good. It's such like a little thing, right? This menu, it's nothing compared to some of the big bombastic menus. But there's something so beautiful about the old menu, and this menu I think doesn't quite have the same charm. I think the smoke effect might be a little bit too much for that charm, but it's still that menu, right? It harkens back to it immediately. All right, let's see. Normal's fine. Yep, subtitles are on. This music is gonna break me, man. Normal is fine. Classics recommend if you're focused on using commands in battles. Player control character will attack and defend automatically. Nah, we'll try the new version, new stuff. I am so nervous. I have waited for this game for many, many years. From when it was first announced, I was hype. I'll be the first one to say that I would rather have had 6 Remake or 4 Remake, but I'm not at all upset to have 7 Remake. 7 is in my top 5. So I'm very excited for this. And I'm also very nervous, like I said, because I worry that it's not going to be able to live up to what I wanted it to be. In a lot of ways, FF15 is one of my favorite games in the Final Fantasy franchise, but it has that same problem of no matter how good it was or bad it was, it never could live up to what I wanted from the game because of how long I waited for it, you know? And I feel like, oh, look at how beautiful it is, man. I feel like this is going to have that same problem, but I played the demo, and I really enjoyed the demo. And so, my love of FF7 is both a blessing and a curse for this game, because I also know it's only Midgar, right? It's not everything else. It's not the big moments with Cloud. It's not the big moments with Red. It's not the big moments with Vincent. It's even the big one with Sid, right? It is just Midgar, but at the same time, look at it, man. Because there's a lot to be said. This is not the video for this discussion. There's a lot to be said for the idea of nostalgia, right? What does a game look like in your head versus what it looked like at the time? And having just recently replayed 7 again, at least the Midgar portion, this is what in my head it looked like as a kid, you know? It was this full fleshed out world. The playground was this big playground, whereas it's like Midgar's what, 15, 16, maybe 21 boards total? 21 screens in the original? I guess it might be a little bit more than that. It might be like 35, but oh, this music, man. This music is going to get me. There are going to be some moments when I play this game that the music is probably going to make me cry, because I really love the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack. In some ways, I think I love the soundtrack more than I love 7 itself. I'm a little rambly because I'm nervous, and I kind of can't believe I'm actually playing it, you know? After all these years of waiting. Logo illustration by Yoshitaka Amano. One of the best when it comes to illustrations. Oh, my heart. That musical sting, man, it gets me every time. Loveless, of course. And again, like, I just got chills, even though, like, I'm so nervous this is gonna be bad. As the bombing mission soundtrack comes in, I get chills, man. looks so good. I feel like that's all this video is gonna be, is me going, look at it, it looks so good. But like, it does. Da, 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 da. Midgar was always so cool, you know? From like the dead train yards to the slums, the Shinra building. From the weird bar and the where you had to find the guy that worked at the clothes shop, and the Mako reactor. Everything about Midgar was so cool, and I hope this game fleshes out Midgar in a really satisfying way. So this will be, for anybody that's watched the demo coverage, this will probably be the exact same mission. I really doubt that they changed it up too much for the sake of the demo. I saw a post where somebody was like, Barrett only has shades so that a character from later in the game can snipe them off, and I bet that's 100% true. I'm going to do my best to avoid spoilers in this video. For anybody that's never played the original game, I'm going to do my best. I can't guarantee anything, but
who goes there?
I'll cut anything out that's like super spoilerish afterwards.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
It feels really good, honestly. It feels really good still, just like in the demo.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
Have fun.
Yep, the ATB gauge.
Move and we shoot.
We can go ahead and Punisher mode here. There we go.
Let's go.
Playing the demo really got me ready for this. Like, I took a bunch of damage when I got here the first time in the demo. But I played through the demo twice. I feel like I've got a pretty solid grasp on combat. Da 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 da.
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Nope. See ya.
Yep. Just like that.
Not bad.
I do like the new combat system. I still love ATB, of course. Like, I don't know that this is better than ATB, right? But I still think it's really good. It feels satisfying to use. And like, at the end of the day, that's kind of all you really need from a combat system, you know? Is for it to feel satisfying.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Damn. Poor Wedge.
Real joy to work with.
You'll keep us safe, right?
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
I love how much they put emphasis on Jesse's attraction to Cloud.
Or even the same.
Give it a rest.
Barrett? Barrett is so perfect, man. They did such a good job with Barrett. I cannot wait to see him in the rest of the game.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
In a weird way, it still feels like I'm just playing the demo, you know? It still doesn't feel real. I cannot overestimate, or underestimate, I guess, how much I enjoyed original 7. That is why I'm telling you right now, I cannot be an unbiased perspective on this one.
The money, Merc. Every last gill.
I can't be unbiased on this one. I adore original 7, and my hope is that it lives up to it. I really want it to. I've heard some troubling things, but until I see them for myself, I won't know. And it would have to mess up a lot.
Guess you're first.
A whole lot. Oh, we don't have any yet. That's right. For me to burn from it. To lose me, it would have to mess up a lot.
No holding back.
Got it.
Looks like you're next.
There we go.
Let's go.
I took more damage there than I needed to, though. Almost forgot about this chest. You gotta get those ethers. Oh, another dog. Back up, doggo. Punish your time. Got you. Again, for anybody that watched the demo, I would be really surprised if much has changed from the demo to get here. But, oh man. I want to play as Tifa, I want to play as Aerith, I want to play as Red. I think, like, I'm not one of the people that cares about graphics, right? I will play old games without a care. Games like Quest 64 that just do not look good. It just doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really bother me. However, that said, if I have the option, I would rather play a game in a higher fidelity picture, you know? How do I bring up the status menu again? I've beaten this demo twice and I can't remember. I keep thinking it's start, but there it is. It was start. I don't think we have anything yet, right? Yeah, we just have this Moogle medal now. Yeah, and we can't even mess with any of this stuff yet. But I don't mind at all playing
Not so fast.
older
We've
games,
got
but
company.
7 does have its rough spots graphically. I still love the way it looks, but it has its rough spots. This does not, but one day maybe it will look dated too, you know? I prefer the way that like 4 and 6 look, and 9, oh, I love the way 9 looks. But at the same time, this looks very good. Oh, they're shooting us. And that was a grenade. And we need to use a potion. A potion.
Is that it?
Alright. Use them out of combat. You don't use up your ATB. Oh, man. Like, I'm normally really against playing demos if it's a game I'm already gonna play anyway, because then I have to replay segments, right? But I've beaten this demo twice, and I'm still not at all upset that I have to play it again. I love the way this plays. It could grow old for me, sure. By the time we get into, like, I don't know, like hour 25, 26 maybe, somewhere around there, I might start getting really tired of the combat system, but I doubt it because I'll have other characters to play as then too.
Come on, Cloud.
Later, Wedge. Into the reactor. I think the hardest part about this video is going to be stopping the video to edit this video
Soldiers may attack
so
on
that it can go up
command,
tomorrow
but I
instead
hear
of
they
just
make
playing
good
it.
guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage?
I firmly
Ain't
believe
holding out on me, are you?
the relationship between Barrett and Cloud
Scared to
is
fight
one
the
of the
hand
best,
fed
like,
Or is he a loyal little dog?
one of the best turns.
Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Like, I love their interaction
Different
so
reactor,
much.
different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Right?
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
I love that all this is voiced, too.
In 3, 2. Damn, I'm good.
Who's there?
Here we go.
Door! Whoa, wait!
It's that look from Cloud, too.
That's my line.
Man, Cloud's so cool.
He's alone!
Like,
We can
he's a
take him.
dork, but he's so cool. You know?
You've got this.
It's hard to explain. He's such a dork, but he's so cool because he's such a dork.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? Then we're good.
Careful in there.
And all of their performances are so good.
I got this place.
I hope the NPCs in Midgar are going to be really good too. I worry about that a little bit because in the original, some of the translation of their dialogue was a little janky. And so I worry a bit about
Looks like the elevator's on another floor.
how they're going to be voiced.
Mind pushing that button?
But I'm assuming that they've probably fixed up the translation.
Security's only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
And there's so many characters we haven't even heard their voices yet, you know? Like, what are they going to sound like?
So, you know Tifa, right?
Yeah,
it's
I know
not really
Tifa.
my business, but are you guys close?
If I have it my way, they will be. I am a staunch believer in Cloud Tifa. Okay, this wasn't in the demo, I don't think. I don't remember this in the demo. That's Nibelheim.
Cloud!
Yeah, this was not in the demo.
Ignoring me?
Tifa and I.
Yeah, that was not in the demo. Oh boy. Oh boy. Heidegger.
These sewer rats
Oh, the
appear to
music.
call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you?
I know Barrett.
Mako is the lifeblood of our world.
I always loved that Barrett is the
planet
true
bleeds
believer
green,
too,
like
right?
you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me!
Because like in a lot of
You
ways,
gonna stand there and
he's the
pretend you
only
can't hear
good
the planet crying
of the
out
true
in pain?
believers in
I
the
know you
series.
can.
Like
You
Waka,
really hear that?
Waka's over there like, you know, oh, I believe that
Get help.
the Alberta the problem, brother, and it's
Say
like
that
it's like
again.
no, Waka, they're not. Whereas like here, Barrett's,
I'd worry less
I don't
about
want
the
to spoil
planet
anything,
and more about the next 5 seconds.
but it's much closer
Save
to
the
like a
screen
real life
for later.
situation where there are issues on both sides. And I like that so much more than just, oh, those filthy Alberta to blame, brother. Much as we'll joke about Waka, and I will joke about Waka all day long.
Now. You listening, Merc? One false move, and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Barrett's so much fun.
Should have asked for more.
I love him so much. He's just like, like, in a lot of ways, the FF7 cast is just a bunch of dorks. Yeah! Barrett Wallace.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Now for the real show.
Ha ha ha! I do think these Sentry Rays have a little bit too much health. I've thought this in the demo as well. Like, this is supposed to be to show you how cool Barrett is, you know? And it just winds up being kind of a drain. But, you know. You can take them out with your ATB when it fills up. Boom! Overcharge does a pretty good job, too. You're up, Cloud.
Do your job first.
Shut up and move over. No holding back. That's that.
Again, I love their interactions so much.
Take the lead. Don't forget to aim.
Oh yeah? How about I aim for your head?
Nothing to it.
Oh, I can't wait to play as Tifa.
Look what we have here.
The laser security system. Great.
I saw a video on Twitter of people in the demo
They'll cut you down to
hitting
size
them on
and
purpose to make Jesse
But
have some
I'm
other
guessing you've done
lines.
this kind of thing before.
It was pretty funny.
Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
Anything under there? No? Okay. Ready, Barrett? We're going.
Not too shabby.
I think Barrett hit him. It's okay, Barrett. Not everybody can get it on their first try.
You're doing good.
Nice.
Okay, let's see what's up next.
Sure.
And more of the same. Come on now.
Oh! Forgot how fast that one is. Oh, there's a long delay after the short. Okay. Nope, nope. Nope, not yet. There it is.
Easy, right?
3 times. 4 times. But alright, we made it through. That's what's important. It's fine. We took some damage. We should probably go ahead and potion up. While it doesn't eat our ATB. Yep. I wonder if you get a trophy for not hitting any of them.
Phew. Well, I'm glad that's over with. Look,
Yep.
they don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Let's do it. They're weak to lightning.
We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Fire!
Time to burn. Deal with
Barrett. Hit it with a thunder. It's weak to thunder.
Got you hard and fast. Hey, it's not moving.
It's pressured, Barrett.
Give it all you
Hit it with another thunder.
That thunder I hear? That's all. had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time to complain.
Thunder. I also think by doing it this way, where you get the different style of combat, you encourage people to not just mash through combat, you know? I do still love turn-based. Turn-based will always be my baby. But I do think this is going to make grinding a little bit more enjoyable. It may take longer, for sure, but I think it'll be a little bit more fun.
What are you, 20-something?
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about?
Again,
I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. No, for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
so it's moments like that, right? Without spoiling anything, it's moments like that that really set Cloud and the cast of 7 apart for me. Moments where it's obviously like, haha, we're joking, but then it's Barrett going, hey, but no, really, how old are you? And Cloud not understanding, you know? Like, these characters are so good, and the journey they take is so good. Oh, love 7, man. I'm gonna finish Remake,
That's our
the
target.
first part of Remake,
Reactor
that is,
core.
because it's just the first
Gotta
piece.
set the bomb at the
And then
bomb.
I'm gonna play all the way back through Original 7 again. I can already
Let's
feel
get
it.
down there.
Ugh, I want it so bad. I want this to be the whole game. Why did they have to just release it in parts?
God damn. I can practically taste the
I mean, I know why. It's because look how good this looks. That's why. But like, ugh. Because we're not even gonna get to see Yuffie in this, right?
Oh, it's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
This is like the 5 stages of Remake, right? Stage 1 is ooh ah.
Capable hand.
Stage 2 is it could be bad. Stage 3 is oh, but it's so much fun. Stage 4 is but it's not the whole game. So what's stage 5 gonna be?
Should be easy.
Coming back around to acceptance? So stage 5 will depend entirely on what the rest of the Midgar portion of the game is like.
Keep it together.
All right. Watch it learn.
Oop, oop, oop. Got it. All right, Barrett, let's go.
You think if we fell in, we sink right down to the bottom? Oh yeah, another one in the bag.
I do kind of wish you could do more than one swing out here. Or like if you miss a little bit, you know? Like I did there. Thank you for the ether. Alright. It's time. Boss fight time.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
Right there with you, Barrett. This boss fight took a long time the first time and very little time the second time. So I'm hoping that it doesn't take too long here either. But after this boss fight, we'll get out of the reactor and then we'll probably call it.
All right. Let's
this
see
first
if Little
impressions
Stamp
video.
really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on. Do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says
I want to
you
get
are,
just out of the
that
demo
You're one of us.
Never said I was.
before we call
I'm
it.
just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job.
It could just be my imagination, but I feel like Cloud's face is more expressive than it was even in the demo. Oh, is this one gonna be longer too, like the Tifa one was? Flashback to the last time he was in a reactor, maybe?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
We can do 20.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
Watch just not be able to do 20 because the thing has more health in the full game.
You double crossing!
Heads up.
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's weak
Got
to
reinforced
lightning.
armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Oop. Oop.
Should I be worried? Want some more?
Ooh. Roll. All right. Lightning.
Got thunder out here?
I'll bring the volume down a little bit too.
See the damage that did?
Keep it up.
Cloud.
Got anything you want to say? Funny way to ask for help.
I got you, Cloud. Charge it up. Charge it up. Charge it up. All right, Barrett's gonna need an ether in a minute. All right,
Gotta win this one for the planet. Here we go.
there we go.
Suck on this.
We're doing pretty well so far, I think.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the X.
All right, Cloud.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius? Bounce right
Oh.
off.
Nice try, dumbass.
Frontal assault's no good. All good.
Heal up. Get in there.
There! Attack it from the rear.
Aye, soldier boy. Show me what you got.
Still targeting Cloud.
Don't overdo it.
This is my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
Still after Cloud too. Oh, I thought it was clear. I was not clear. All right, we need to heal both of our party members now. I love too that you can still control them. I do think having it tied to the ATV makes it way more difficult, you know? Not just be able to use items every turn. That's like a really interesting challenge to me. I like that a lot. Oh, it was still immune. We wasted that MP.
Didn't work? Yeah, damn it. This thing is tough.
Roll,
It wouldn't be
roll,
much of a weapon
roll.
going down easy.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion. If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
All right, quick.
Hell yeah, baby.
Now's
Thunder.
your chance. Give it everything you've got.
Overcharge.
Come on.
Thunder.
My turn.
Fire.
Calling fire.
Fire.
Burn. Focus.
My first playthrough of the
Another
demo,
barrier?
I wasn't even able to get the... Oh, great. Locked on Cloud. And Cloud's way better at hitting the barrier, too. But I wasn't even able to get a limit gauge built up in my first run of it. I killed it right before Cloud's limit gauge filled up. Alright, I need Cloud to heal himself, please.
You ain't stopping us.
Roll. 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 I really do appreciate, though, that dodging is not tied to it, you know? We were too close to that, for sure. Too close. I can feel it. I can dig it.
I'm putting an end to this shit.
Cloud, heal yourself. I keep trying to run in combat and that doesn't work. Also, I love that you can just pull up all the shortcuts that way too, that you have set. I can see that being really handy.
Damn pain in the ass. Ooh, gotta love it.
All right, we took out the shield. most of the shield generator that way. Oh, now it's on Barrett. There we go.
Hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you in for it now?
Just shoot.
Ah, this fight's so cool, man. Like it's a lot of spectacle, right?
You don't want to be hit by that laser.
But it's still really cool.
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Because like in the old game, this fight's cool too, you know? It's not that it's a bad fight. It's just there's a lot more spectacle in this. I gotta start blocking more and dodging less. We need to use an ether really badly. Ow! On Barrett.
Sure could use a break.
We also need to use a potion on Barrett.
Ain't done yet.
Here comes another tail laser.
Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Again and again and again.
Alright, let's get it.
Get in there and do some damage. Kick my ass.
We got the whole damage in on it that time. And the thunder. We should be using fire with Cloud too. Oh, I didn't block it. I got away from some of it, but I did not, in fact, block it.
How is this thing still running?
Oh, it's really low, Barrett. It's really low, Barrett. Yes, I'm eating that damage on purpose so I can get those casts off. I know I don't have to, but we have enough potions. We'll be okay.
Oh, hell. What's it doing now?
Auto repair unit.
Repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murph. When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell
Ow.
up. And that's a promise. Ain't no plan.
My turn. We gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
We need to be attacking the legs. Limit break. Limit break.
Don't let up.
Get it, Barrett.
Gotta heal up. So long.
Oh, I know my health's low. I know it is, but it's almost dead. I didn't want to have to use another potion. Barrett.
Need to do something about these wounds.
Yeah, there we go. Really wasn't too bad either, and we got a limit break off this time. It really feels like you're supposed to in that moment, you know? But I definitely killed him faster my second time running this. 20 minutes will be fine. We'll get out in plenty of time. I always forget. I've played the game so many times, and I always forget that the bomb's not running when you fight the boss. It's just running when you're running,
You
trying to
hear
get
that?
out.
Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've gotta move.
Where should be covering our way out? Go, go, go!
Because you will still get attacked on the way out. It was really bad when it was like random battles before. But the enemies were pretty weak, so you could kind of just mash through them. Do. 20 minutes should be plenty of time, though. Oh, yeah, I found out the hard way in the demo. You can't just leave. Despite the fact that Barrett keeps running, you cannot climb the ladder while these enemies are still alive. So you get stuck kind of in a bad spot if you're not able to kill them fast enough. Fire! Because Barrett will just leave you behind, but you can't go. And just run past him. And like, it could have been a glitch. I didn't try it the second time through the demo. But look at how cool that all looks, man. Gotta go save Jesse. Come on, Jesse.
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Roger.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett.
All right.
Probably. I think I see an exit.
Yeah, we'll get past where the demo ended, and that's where we'll call it, just so we can see what's changed. There's got to be a little bit of new stuff right after the demo ends, right? I mean, technically there is, because that's where the rest of the game is, but
Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's
I
go.
gotta get this chest first, Jesse. Calm down. I might need those 2 potions in like 40 hours. Actually, with like how difficult the fights are in this game, because you can't just heal whenever. I might need them even more than usual.
Shut up and climb. We're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
Music's so good too. All right, another fight.
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then,
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
I love that moment so much.
Take him down. We don't have time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. That's that.
X, Soldier Boy.
Deal with that.
All right. Watch and learn.
Bring it.
Let's go. The other
Perfect.
way. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Like, even 20 minutes, I feel like it's still way more time than you would need. You have to fight a couple of these things, but, like, it's whatever.
You got that right.
Now we gotta get some ATB built up. Oh, Barrett still doesn't have any built up.
It's on you.
Oh, Barrett wasn't locked on. Whoops. Thunder.
That thunder I hear?
Boop, 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 boop. Alright, let's put it back in a pressured state again if we can. With another thunder.
Gonna make your eyeballs pop.
Get him, Cloud. There we go. Charge it up and finished. Easy peasy.
Was never in doubt.
See, even the sweepers aren't really a threat. Gotta get all the potions we can. We might need them. There we go. Get them before they can fly away.
That's that.
Cloud does a lot of damage to them, but they can get out of his reach, and it's really annoying. There we go. Got him on the backswing.
That was easy.
Sure it was. Let's keep going, Barrett. Like a rook seeing his first action. Oh, we missed. He dodged our braver. All right, let's go for a focus thrust then. Yeah, he wasn't dodging that one.
I could have done that on my own.
Sure you could have, Barrett. I wonder how much that's because the line is like in my head, you know? Get off, Barrett. There we go. Oh, we need to heal really badly.
Before you bleed out.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Barrett, can you heal Cloud? You can, okay. Thank you. Wow, these guys do a lot of damage. There we go. See you dodge Barrett. Yeah. That's what I thought. You're not dodging all that. All right, Cloud, heal yourself up, and then I'm gonna deal with the turrets while you finish him off. All right, Cloud, you could get him off me while I try to deal with the turrets. That'd be great. Cloud, get him off me. There we go. All right, we'll overcharge the other turret. Dang it, Cloud, get him off me. There we go. There we go. Those guys are a pain. Here we go. With that, the Mako reactor will go down.
Sir.
So this is one of the things that I saw people upset about with the demo, is that this is basically confirmation that when the reactor started going down, Shinra just said, okay, finish it off. In the original, it was always unclear at this point if that was what had happened or not. But towards the end of the game, you really get the feeling that that was what had happened. I saw some people say that it takes away from what Barrett did here, but I don't think it really does, because it's what Barrett intended to happen anyway.
Come on.
All the requisite responsibilities are still his own as far as he knows. Unless they change that later on, but even then it doesn't change the fact that it's what he was trying to do. Alright. I think sometimes that, like, characters thinking they're responsible for something is just as effective as characters actually being responsible for something. Sometimes, not always. Not always. Come on, Jesse.
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
I saw that being cited as one of the things people were saying when they were like, the game's too anime. It's like, yeah, Cloud did that in the original too. Cloud could jump great distances back then too. Yeah, and this destruction is just like on a whole new level with the graphical fidelity we have now. Showing you what it would like, what it was like all those years ago, but with a much higher fidelity version of it. And that's where, if memory serves, the demo ended right here. So we'll go for another 10 minutes maybe or so. Maybe 5, we'll see. And then we'll call it, because I don't want to spoil too much for people past the demo that hasn't already been seen. But I do want to see a little bit of the city.
Like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector
That's
8?
the dichotomy of it all.
Down there.
All right then, lead the way.
That's the dichotomy of it all, is what's more important, the city or the planet? That's the question that Avalanche always asked. I love it.
Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
I bet there's an item back here.
The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
There is not an item back here. I was wrong.
Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul. Oh, it's me. Gotta do something about that. And soon.
You can't run here, which is a little frustrating, but it's fine. This would be far from the first game to have forest walking sequences. At least I don't have my finger up to my ear. Here's a war style.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
Was it the Mako density? The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
There's a chest.
How much farther do we have to go?
Not far.
2 potions. Is that the same voice actor for Wedge from Kingdom Hearts?
That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Like, he definitely sounds older, but I don't know if that's
Wait to see you, Mark.
the same one or just somebody who's doing the same kind of voice.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
There we go. I love, too, that Cloud just, like, holds one arm up just in case.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
Okay, just checking. You never know.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens.
Yep.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
Yep. And, of course, this scene is, like, completely skipped over in the original.
What's done is
Where, like, I guess it's not completely skipped over, but it's like back at base is when they're like, but that explosion was bigger than we meant for it to be. And
This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders.
I love Barrett so much.
Your worries, your concerns,
Where this particular plot goes with Barrett is so good.
your fears. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
I want to see Tifa before we call it. I want to see Tifa. And I'm afraid that's like another 30 minutes away. And I should call it so I don't spoil too much for people that want to go in blind.
The last train home. Regroup in the freight car. Got it?
The last train home.
Hey, I'd like my money now.
You can have it once we're back at base.
I want to go back and look in that alley though after the cutscene.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
Materia.
Of course not. It's healing materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Meanwhile, more explosions in the back. Cloud doesn't like people touching him.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Haha! Let's see the tutorial, but I already know how materia works. Materia, just in case it's changed. I don't think they would have changed materia though, surely. They said, find a combination that works best for you. That sends the tutorial.
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
Right? It just said saving the game too.
Are there any trains going to the slums? What if the trains have stopped?
I think the fact that there are NPCs talking around you is such a bonus to this scene. Because like, what do you do? Do you choose the world like Barrett over the city? Over all the destruction that you've caused? Like, as the player, I think not knowing that Shinra did it would have helped, for sure. It would have made this moment way more impactful. But Cloud doesn't know. Barrett doesn't know. Just that guy going, I knew I shouldn't have worked late. That's so relatable. Of this guy who was, like, just trying to get home, and then all this happened. Oh no, that's really bad, lady.
Cloud, up here! Look up! I said look up! Not that way! Right!
Need a stretcher. ASAP. We'll get you to a
Where the heck are you, Jesse? Oh, right there.
This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
Alright. That lady's in a lot of pain. Yeah, this is a really effective set piece. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's the worst one! This old man just trying to get to see his son and grandson. Oh no!
The stairs are right there if you want to try crossing the rubble.
I didn't really need that line of dialogue to help me know that I needed to use the stairs. That's what Jesse already told me, but sure. Yeah, this is affecting for sure. The original game did not have this. For sure. This is not a bad addition. Because, like, we did this, Cloud. We did this.
How are you okay?
Pretty sure the guys from Sector 7 are on.
I like, too, that lady's like, I watched you fall. How are you all right? How did you survive that? How many people just died, Cloud? How many people just died? Fire. So they're gonna give us this shot now, then. They might as well. Everybody's seen it, right? What? Oh, if they spend more time focusing on that, on Cloud's. Oh, I'm trying not to spoil. If they spend more time focusing on this aspect of Cloud's character, I am so excited for what new stuff's been added to Midgar. Like, it doesn't let you run, but that's okay, because, like, again, a ton of games do this, and I really hate it when games do this, but this time at least it's one of those that I understand why it's happening instead of just, oh, well, it needed to happen for the sake of this scene. Because that is still what it is, but it makes sense to me this way. We have to call it soon. Hold on, Sephiroth. Getting closer. I could see this part being really annoying on replays, though.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully.
The voice...
Can you bear to see the planet suffer?
The voice wasn't working for me,
Cloud.
but the more I hear it, the more it is.
Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown that burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
So I'm torn because since I know the story of Seven already, I think this is like, it's really solid, right? But at the same time, I don't want to spoil too much. You don't know. Oh,
I'm seeing
the breath was great.
Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
It kind of, like, once you know how it works, it kind of gives a thing away that isn't given away otherwise, you know? But at the same time, if you don't know, what's it matter? And if you do know, then, like, if you don't know, you're more, like, confused than ever, and you want to know more. If you do know, well, then you already know. So what's it matter? Like, it's a weird thing. Oh, that guy's just worried about his kid, man.
Sure, we could try the alley, but is getting to the station really worth breaking our necks over?
Yes, because we won't.
Well, we'll go this way.
Why this one?
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations.
Everything was fine then.
It just collapsed without any warning.
Man, yeah, this is very affecting.
You are advised to vacate the area immediately.
Can we cut through those pallets? No, okay.
Have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to
Man, we gotta call it soon.
leave your residences at once. I repeat,
But I don't want to stop playing.
this is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway.
Man,
You are
what a
advised
mess.
to
For
vacate
sure.
the area immediately.
I'm so
The
scared.
explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once.
Mom, we want to get our toys.
I repeat,
Not now, honey. I'm sorry.
this is
Well,
an
we can
alert
get them
from the
later,
Shinra
right?
Emergency Operations Center.
Sure you can. After this is all
Evacuation
over.
order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway.
The station? We'll take that fire escape. We'll put you right on the street.
Thank you, citizen that should probably be a little bit more panicked than you are. This music's really good, too.
The mayor can kiss his job goodbye.
Love how fleshed out this makes it feel, man.
So Shinra didn't.
Please, it is my responsibility to keep you safe and escort you to the shelter.
We'll wait for the military.
Yes, they will have been trained for this sort of thing.
Don't let the intruder escape.
Everywhere.
Okay, so don't go that way then.
They better catch the bastards who did this.
The purple thing there, though, I want it. It looks like a materia, maybe.
Could the mayor be behind this?
Surely not.
Maybe. Just my luck. The military won't let me through the plot.
Oh. Oh.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
That voice works really well for Aerith, too.
I heard that, you know.
Oh, the music!
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case, it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
That line!
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
Hey, a Mako reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to self...
Help me!
What the heck are those?
What are they?
Drop your weapon!
I'm sure all they see is Cloud holding a sword in the street.
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Sword on the ground! Right now!
So, like, I have a theory already as to what those might be, but talking about it is a spoiler. Dun 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 dun.
That's them. See ya. Not bad.
We should probably chase after her, right? Oh, I want that purple thing, though.
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
I don't care. I want the purple thing. I want to go back and see if the like if this street doesn't connect, then I want the other one too. If there's a second one, but I bet this is the same one.
Let's go.
No, it's definitely not the same materia. Deadly dodge materia. Oh wait, no, it might be. This might be where we drop down at. It's kind of tough to tell. Do. Gotcha, doggo. Gotcha, doggo. I think the other dog is still alive, too. Yeah, he definitely is. Oh, no. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Alright, we got the one, I think. There we go.
Was never in doubt.
We gotta stop, but I want to get to Tifa. There are a lot of enemies over there. Yeah, we're clearly supposed to follow Aerith, but let's go back and get that purple materia real quick.
Hey, you there!
I love this remix of the combat theme, too. It's so good. Battle theme, I guess. Combat theme, whatever. Same difference.
It's over.
Gotcha. Yeah, leveled up, too.
Let's go.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. The area near the expressway is still extremely dangerous.
Oh, we can put the equipment on, though. Oh, and equipment, yeah. Power Riscards. HP up. Deadly dodge. Oh, we need another slot though, because I want to keep the heal and the fire on. I kind of want to hit the fountain square too, just see if there's any materia over there, you know? This first impressions video is going to be like 2 hours long. But I want to be able to give good impressions on it, you know? That's the excuse I'm going with. Definitely not that I just still want to play. And that I know as soon as I stop recording to start playing, or to start editing, that I won't get to play anymore tonight. Got him. Oh, there's a lot more. There's a whole lot more. Yeah, they felt that one. They have pretty low health, though. Yeah, already down. Oh, buddy. These guys are the big ones, too. These are the ones that hurt. We should be finishing off the one we've already hurt. I need to heal. There you go, he felt that. No way. Why would I surrender? No way. Gotcha. Yeah, see, I feel like I shouldn't have come to the plaza, but I also wanted to go to the plaza. So, you know, it makes it tough. Those are grenades. That does a lot of damage, too. Especially after I put on those bracers.
But the rooftops look clear.
Alright, well we should, now that I know the mission is to keep going that way, we should go see if we can follow Aerith. See, we had to come to the plaza. I wasn't just being reckless. I definitely wasn't just looking for materia everywhere. We should heal too while we're at it. Wait, what? Man, there's so many more of them now. It's what I get for not trying to check on Aerith immediately and being greedy. Like, I did it to myself. It's okay. I don't mind more XP. And I do like the combat in this a lot. Go down, doggo. The only annoying thing is that I have to turn off my window unit when I record because it's way too loud. And every attempt to reduce the volume of it for the sake of the recording doesn't work. So it started to get really hot in here over the last hour. I only intended to record for 30 minutes. But I'm not stopping.
I'd be better off trying my luck somewhere else.
Yeah, I figured she would be gone, but I wanted to at least try.
Our target's just one man. We'll get him.
Not going to the station anytime soon.
Not from that way. Nice. High potion. Very useful. That's your reward for being a nice person and going to check on Aerith, right? Whereas those two materia were my reward for being a completionist. Everybody knows once you find the correct path, you go the opposite direction. That's how it works.
Looks like the station's crawling with public security.
Alright, up the ladder we go. When we get to Tifa, we're stopping. That's what we're doing right now. When we get to Tifa, it's over.
Close call.
Going Cloud.
Be advised, target approaching residential area. Seal hall access immediately.
Yeah, you know, in hindsight, this absolutely should have happened in the original and did not. Like, the fact that Cloud got away without anybody trying to stop him is actually, like, really weird now that I stop and think about it. Nice, and it has a materia slot. HP up is probably better, but I want to go with the deadly dodge. Gives a little bit more vitality anyway, too. Alright, let's go ahead and heal one more time. Yep. Alright, here we go. This is probably going to be a fun fight. Wait, can you see the bangle? With the materia slot in it? Because, like, you can on the sword, right? Where would the bangle... I'm looking for a purple materia. I guess not. I guess it's just weapons. That's kind of a shame. Ow.
Don't underestimate him.
Shielded guy's gonna be fun. Let's take out his friends first. And then let's hit him with some fire magic.
Calling fire.
Yep. That's what I figured.
Nothing to it.
Ba-da-ba-doom. Got him. Basic combo really feels satisfying.
Let's go.
Confirmed. Target has entered residential area.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh, we can't jump onto it. Would have been fun. That was Matt Mercer. I also heard Johnny Young Bosch earlier.
Nothing to it.
I really have to go to bed soon. Do do do. Do. This is really fun though, honestly. Like, I can't say if I wasn't attached to FF7, I would still really like this. Because I don't know, right? There's not a world that exists where I wasn't already attached to FF7.
That's that. Not that.
Level 10. All I know is that I'm enjoying myself right now. And that so far, they seem pretty faithful to the characters. I wanted to go look and see if there was stuff down there, but alright. We'll take these guys out first.
Calling fire.
Gotcha. That's why you keep fire on the hotbar. Yeah, so quick shortcuts would bring up the other one too. I was just looking to make sure there weren't any materia around here, you know, trying to be safe. Check all my avenues. I don't want to miss a materia. Ever. Like, I guarantee you I've already missed one, but I don't want to miss any. So we just gotta be sure. Nope, okay. We just kicked that bike away. Cloud, you never struck me as the kind of person that would just kick somebody's bike away. But okay.
Enemy combatants, you have been warned. Surrender yourself to public security immediately. You have nowhere to run.
There we go. go into Punisher mode. Oh, nope. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. I guess that's where an ally would be able to help you. And, like, obviously right now I don't have any. Oh, I really want to know how Sid plays. Like, I was just in my head, I was imagining the dog gets on top of Cloud to start biting him, and then Sid just, like, jumps onto him. Another chest. Man, people are going to start expecting all of our first impressions to be this long now. Which, to be fair, some of them have been pretty long. Oh boy, here we go.
End of the line, punk. I'm gonna enjoy this.
What you gonna do, Cloud? Oh, we're gonna fight. Okay. That's not the answer I expected.
You're mine.
That guy just jumped a little bit. He's super dead. All right, Trooper. That's an elite enemy. If I finish off the others, I can focus on him. Fire! Something tells me we're gonna have to pressure him more than we can just kill him. Here we go. Yeah, the shield's gonna block it. Oh, he's got a good counter too. Fire! I have you now, Huntsman. Gotcha. Yeah, this is when he'll jump off, right? That's Travis Willingham.
Wait, I know that.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
It's not sure. Made it on the train.
Worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Yeah, all of that's
They
new.
were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on with those things. Those things are definitely new. But they could just as easily be tied into Aerith's story.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Or are we not supposed to... Okay. I thought for sure that was where we were supposed to go through.
The highway collapsed right in front of me.
Just wanted to be
haven't been down to the surface in years.
Do you mind? I'm trying to work here.
That's a very unique character design. She's not no one, right?
Just leave me alone, all right?
Yeah, she's mystery question marks. Mystery question marks? All right, Trey. We're getting tired. I can feel it.
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
Trying to talk to you, Biggs. It's tough because the movement is weird in here.
See, my daughter now lives in Sector
You're
8, so...
holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Have they caught the perpetrators yet?
My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
Look, lady. It's tough to move around in here. There's like haptic feedback of some kind or something. That's not the right term at all, but like you go to move and it pushes you back because there's so many people.
I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't a reactor have fail-safes to prevent that
That
kind
guy's
of thing?
totally listening.
You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Anytime, Jesse.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
Barrett.
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Barrett, you're standing out, buddy.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
What's that mean, lady?
Don't antagonize him.
Just because the man's got a gun for a hand.
Opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
Barrett, you probably shouldn't be doing this on a train
Not submit to intimidation
with a bunch
or
of people.
violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
I mean, pro to you, man, for standing up against Barrett. But, yeah.
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
I like how this isn't just, like, one of the biggest problems I had with Original 7 with Shinra is that they just seemed so evil. And I like that this is actually trying to humanize Shinra people a little bit.
This train is slower
than molasses, am I right?
That guy just desperately trying to be like, everything's fine. That guy doesn't have a gun for a hand. Molasses, the train's slow, right? That guy's just like, you know what, man? It's been a really long day. The reactor blew up. I'm just trying to get home.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable.
This is where they explain the whole thing of like
think of it as an initiation
the
rite.
different trains.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint.
Yeah, so this is when we explain the ID stuff, like in the original.
Here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good, if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Maybe that's why he has the shades. That was a really good moment.
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
I really like what they've done so far with Cloud. They've done a really good job with him. Oh, we're about to get to the slums, which means we're about to get to Tifa. And then we'll call it. It has to be that way. We have to stop somewhere. I said earlier on, I wanted to see Tifa, and then we'd call it. I like, too, that you can see the Shinra employees that Barrett was intimidating earlier reconnecting with their families who live in the slums.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
There's still people all around us, Barrett.
Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right?
They're good characters. They always have been.
See you soon.
Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge.
At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
That's where I'm going, Barrett. I'm going to see Tifa. Everybody back here talking about. Oh, that music. It's about to hit the note. It's about to hit the note. I can't. I can't. I'm going to bump it up. I'm going to bump it up. But listen. Oh, the music! Then here it goes. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. We gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving.
Train services have concluded for the day. We will
I would have been charged my stand. How about some soup?
That song is so good, man. That song got me as a kid. It's one of my favorite songs ever. And when the FF7 main theme hits right there, it just, this remixed version is really good.
Apparently Shinra thinks it's a group called Avalanche. That's what I heard on the train.
Tom Platy's only had it so good because of the reactors. And this bombing's changed all that.
I'd never seen anything like it before. It was completely insane.
I'm glad this time of walking through the slums and people discussing things and
It's like a giant candle lighting up the whole sky. Sector 8 was a nightmare.
it's given me a chance to get over definitely not crying at that
Mako is the
song.
lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is.
At the main theme.
Goddamn eco-warriors with dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do.
I'm sorry, sir. Do I know you?
I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy?
Imagine living life like that.
Mako junkie, huh? Fake
Oh, no.
You again.
They're here, too. Oh, boy. What are those
Hot
things?
shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
When I get back, it's refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up?
You're such a kidder.
She's not kidding, though. Oh. Why is the music so good? Can't keep doing this to me. Remake.
Once again, relief supplies are currently being distributed in the
Oh.
of the Shinra building. Doctors are also stationed
That's
in
where
the
I
building
work.
for doctors.
Do,
No,
do,
freaking
do,
way.
do,
Put that fire out, idiots!
I was there yesterday.
do, 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 do. There she is.
Arlene.
Daddy, you're home.
That's right, Angel. I
Do,
am.
do, do, do.
Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
I can't. The music's so good. This remix is so beautiful.
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Sure, I guess so.
Hey, the hell you think you're doing scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that, we should talk outside.
Tifa looks great too.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course. Let that be a lesson to you.
All right, let's talk to Tifa, and then we gotta call it. We gotta stop. Because if we don't, I won't.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then.
Well, we gotta go see Cloud's apartment.
How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shimmer.
Not good at all.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered.
Tifa brought a guy with
Not
her?
enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
Where's the rats
give you
just
that.
walking around down there too?
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So, it wasn't that bad?
So,
It was.
like, Tifa
right.
and Sephiroth and Aerith all have different voices from what
And here
in
we
my
are,
head they
good old
have.
Stargazer
Thanks to
House.
as bad
We're
as
on
I
the
think
second
Advent
floor.
Children is, and thanks to how many times I've watched Advent Children. But that said,
Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with Seventh Heaven and all.
door texture didn't load
Not
in.
even time to decorate.
That said, I do think that these voices will probably take over those voices from.
Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you to
Is that gonna be Barrett's room? Surely not. Well, I kind of still need to talk to Barrett about money, but I gotta see Cloud's room.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get
There's
it.
one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but
That's it?
sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
Leaning in the corner. There are like, we have to call it after this, but there are like 3 songs that if they play, I will legitimately just break. Within reach as soon as he gets up from the bed.
Guess it's time for introductions.
Oh, it's gonna be Wedge, isn't it? Well, we gotta check on this real quick, and then we gotta call it. We have to stop soon, but we gotta check.
Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
Oh no, that's bad. Oh, I love that it hit the frame.
Cloud, stop! Get back inside! Get off me!
What the heck? Oh, are those?
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Is he?
Sure.
Oh boy, okay. Alright, okay, alright, yeah, no. I got like a couple theories. Oh, I really hope that all gets answered in this game too and not gets cliffhung. I just thought about that. That's gonna be the worst. If it gets cliffhung and then we have to wait another like 3 years. Alright, we're gonna call it here. But, oh, the music, man! The music's so good! Okay, we gotta call it here. But until next time, I've been Trey. It's been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Final Fantasy VII Remake has to offer.